was looking for you. Yes, you. I need you to pop out your ears so you can be a little monkey and act like God made you. God made you. That's what you need to act like. How that would look like is you knowing God made you for a purpose and you know about the reasons. And also, you have an intuition that tells you all the things about love and the polarity if you meet it. But you also have been awakened to the consciousness of being alive and what that really is. Like, if you look in the mirror, sacred mirrors, if you look in sacred mirrors, you have literally all the answers within you. Because the mirror is reflecting your light, which is why if you look in the mirror, you can actually see your light body. You see these chakras, these colors. You can see that light literally shining in the mirror. And I'm going to use this deck. I haven't... Look, oh my god. I have not looked at these for some time. But of course, I look in the mirror every day, like anybody else, I hope. And if you don't have a mirror, I will donate you one. But this says Alex Gray, Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. It's so cool. Like, if you just see these visions, you're gonna be like, what the F is all this? Well, this is color. This is God. This is sacred geometry. Okay, look. Let's look at this one. Oh, this is the welcoming card. Let's read what's on there. But look at all these eyes. Yo, this vision is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna read it for you. Message from Alex and Allison Gray. In a cosmos of billions of galaxies, in a galaxy of billions of stars, there is a planet with billions of people. The only one we know, and every breath we breathe is a miracle. Our hearts pump. We see, we feel, we taste, we hear, we touch our world. And sometimes we forget the pure wonder of our brief journey on earth. Our lives are committed to making artwork that makes people up to the miracle of life. It wakes people up to the miracle of life. The value of being human and the transformative power of love. There are moments when we see behind the opaque curtain of life, when the Infinite One shines through the skin of the beloved, and we recognize the game we are in, the journey we are on, the powerful beings that we are, and the truth that is worth living for. Let us build a new temple in accordance with the vision, where the interfaith spirit of pure possibility can be embodied in transformative architecture. Vision becomes form. To build sacred space is the art of a community. Please join us in building the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. Reflection, divination. Wow. That was a long ass message, but just, isn't this art crazy? They're so big. Like, two of the size of my hand. I don't even know how to shuffle it. Can I even shuffle it? I'm gonna try to shuffle it like this. Ooh, that's so big. That's so big. My hands are big enough though. It works. Which card wants to be shown. What message does God have through this artwork that I will channel energy in for you? What are my viewers ready for? What do you need to know? And how can I wake you up to it? How can I align your soul to your next week? Whatever time you watch this from, I will share information with you that you can expect for the next 7 days. That's what I'm channeling right now. I feel like this one. I had to look at it first. This is crazy. Look at all the details. This one has 2 faces, so you can have 2 spirits or more as well. Like me, most people have 1 spirit, 1 soul, 1 body. Okay, but I have multiple spirits in 1 body and multiple bodies from 1 spirit. No, that's not normal, but yes, it's normal because it exists. I am just as normal as you. I'm also a little bit abnormal because most humans have 1 body, 1 soul, 1 spirit, but I don't. Okay, I don't. So you might be someone who also is multi-spirited or multi-bodied. Multi-bodied, yeah. Now we have an angel here with wings. It's like praising. There's a hand reaching there as well. And then we got the sacred Kundalini here with a mother breastfeeding a baby. Kundalini. And then we have the generations. And it says, this is also a welcoming card. That's crazy. I'm literally inviting you into this. I was drawn to it because it kept popping out or showing out in a way. Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, built by artists, a sanctuary bridging heaven and earth, a womb for the gestation of the awakening human spirit, a conversation that plants a seed of liberation in the mind stream of the viewer, source of self-reflectivity and inter-reflectivity between resonant notes of a community. Mission to open the eyes of our heart, okay, and transfigure the world with compassion. Jewel in the universal mind lotus. Refugee for tolerance. Encouragement of wild, creative divinity. Gift of love. Reflection community. So this is also like just a welcoming card to this deck, just like this card. This is a very sacred oracle deck with cards, like I said, because it's sacred mirrors. There's nothing unsacred about this, okay? So let's see what else wants to show itself. I'm hearing that you're gonna see within what God is trying to show you from the outside, if that makes sense. Through my word, okay? Through my energy. This is interesting. Okay, so if you look real good, right? There are these bodies. Okay, I need to channel this. Hold on. Okay, we got this one coming out. The cardiovascular system. And I don't think I've ever said that word out loud or ever read that word anywhere. It says cardiovascular system. Without reading anything on here, although it says reflection, passion, I just want to look at the artwork first with you and talk about what I see and what I channel in this without knowing what this word means. I don't know what the word means. Cardiovascular, blood, something with blood, I don't know. But we're going to find out once I read it. But first, let's see what about the artwork. So what I immediately see is veins. I don't want you to see the reflection. So what I immediately see is veins. The blood flow we have naturally should align us to our thoughts, our words, our actions, our intentions. So our intentions should match our blood flow, which is our natural rhythm, our natural engagement to the body and the world outside us, as the heart, of course, is pumping naturally by itself. I want to make you understand our bodies more, which is why I'm going to share more messages like this so that you can fully live your purpose, the life you're supposed to live, okay? So let's see and read what's on the back. Cardiovascular system. Okay, there are going to be a lot of new words on here. Sinoatrial node explodes rhythm. Okay, I figured I'm not going to read every text on every card I'm going to show because it doesn't matter to this message. But I do want to share some pieces that make sense to you in this reading. Because not everything has to make sense now. Because you will not understand everything right now if you're not meant to. And you don't have to understand this right now because you might already do. So I'm just going to pick intuitively what I need you to know. So the whole blood system is the eye of the heart. And if you can see it, if you can hear it, if you can listen to the language of your blood, which are, your DNA is all stored up memories of your generations before you, the bloodlines before you, your ancestors speak through your blood because your blood is their life. Quite literally, okay? And if you can see it, like as you can see here, the eyes, as you can see here, the eyes pop out. There's also still blood connected. There, it's everywhere. Your blood is connected everywhere. So if you can see with your eyes what your blood already knows, it is you who sees your soul. And the last sentence goes like, to open the eyes of the heart whereby God may be seen is our life task. So if you don't feel that rhythm, you ain't gonna live on God's terms, because you might find your own rhythm. You might be distracted by other people's rhythms and illusions. and opinions and fake reasons, like fake reasons to meet you, fake reasons to know you, fake reasons to talk to you, fake reasons to work with you, fake reasons to collaborate with you, fake reasons to walk beside you. Because they're not valuable, they're invalid. They're invalid because they don't matter. It's like matterless. It doesn't matter. The matter is not there. The matter is unseen. It's unknown. It doesn't need to be. But it's known. It's seen because it's a matter of light. But it's an illusion, so it doesn't matter, really. It's not real. It shouldn't be. It should not exist. And it should be gone and destroyed in the mighty name of Jesus. Oh, that's too many. What we got? Okay, so I'm seeing energy with thousands of codes. Oh, it says matter at the bottom. It says energy at the top, and it says matter. I just was talking about matter that don't matter. And at the back it says material world. See, not everything really matters, but it's a matter. And here we got some more. This is the universal mind lattice. The sages say that spirit is a circle whose circumference is boundless and whose center is everywhere. The source of our radiant core being beyond time, birthless, deathless, shining through toroidal, toroidal sphere of soul. Shining toroidal sphere of soul. Shining the sphere of the soul. Okay, this is literally the radiance of your soul. Thou art always in a love energy circuit, interreflecting, interlacing, connecting every other being and thing in the cosmos, all our cells in the body of God. Each individual part of all that is all of the all. Reflection, interconnectedness. This was reflection, passion. Interconnected passion. Your soul connects with the passion that lives inside your blood. Your soul reflects the passion that lives inside your blood. Like, this is your soul outside of your body, moving through inside your body. But this is just inside your body. Unless you spill your blood everywhere, like when you're on your period. Some people do blood magic. They put it on their face and they go meditate and give themselves a womb massage with the blood on the belly. Like, I don't know what everybody does, but some people do magic with their own blood, and I don't recommend to attack people. No. It will always attack you back. Because karma reacts to your actions. So you get what you give out, like a mirror, right? So what I do recommend is to only attack afterwards you have been attacked. So with that attack, I really mean protecting yourself, which is an attack. If you protect yourself and you say, I need peace, give me peace. God, give me peace. I deserve peace. Thank you, God, for my peace. That's protecting yourself, because you communicate from your blood and your soul to the world around you. You communicate that you are in need of peace. 1, 2, you deserve peace because you think you deserve it. That's why you say it. And third, you become it. You become the peace. You become in alignment with having peace, being at peace, and being the peacemaker. Because when you say that, you get that. That's how energy works. You say what you want, you go after what you want, you let the universe fully take action, and you give it permission to take action. And you also communicate that, like, universe, I give you permission to take action on this and this. And then you accept the energies that are already on their ways to you. Because if you talk like that, if you talk like you are your soul, that was my belly, then you actually communicate that. You say to the universe that you are what you are, and you believe that as well. Like this card, which said energy and matter. I now noticing that on the other side it says space and it says time. So something matters here. And you see all these codes here that you may not understand because it doesn't have an explanation. But the way to understand it is to feel the meaning of it. You can actually intuitively and telepathically pick up what it means. So what it is, basically, at the core of it. In the space of the matter of the energy and time, with all those 4 words, because it says energy, time, matter, and space. And the body here, and as you can see, the body here doesn't really have clothes or color or shades or anything. It's just a black body, like a shadow. But it's not a shadow. It's the matter of it that blocks all light from seeing it. If you stand in front of the sunlight and you see yourself backwards, you see the shape of your shadow. Well, that's not completely shapeless, but this really explains that your material self, your physical body, clearly has matter. And here you cannot see that matter. First of all, your blood is hidden under your skin, okay? Second, your soul is outside your skin. But this is the material world. So your body is seen, but your light is not seen with the physical eyes. Your light is seen with your intuition, with your third eye. It's inside of your brain, with your energy. Your energy picks up energy. So your brain picks up signals. Your brain picks up signals that you are meant to process. I wanted to say that you can process, but you just are meant to process it. Whether you think you can do it or you cannot do it, it's sent to you for you to pick up and process the energies. Right. So we got the spiritual energy system. Wow. This card is really crazy. Because what I'm seeing here is the light of the spirit. I see the chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and the crown chakra. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and purple. But behind the body, you see the colors of the chakras. I'm gonna try to show you. Look, all these colors are nerves through the entire universe. And all these colors live within and without. So within, so without. And I see the hands are kind of glowing a little bit. A little bit. But you can glow a little bit and be extremely big in your light. I see a lot of yellow and blue. Like there's two colors that really pop out here, which is blue and yellow. Why is that? Okay. I'm channeling because the sun is yellow, which is why it's originally the source of your solar plexus. This is your source of light, the sun, is literally like here. That's why you can feel so much power radiating from underneath your chest, like at the top of your abs. This is a very short message. It's worth trying. So, the spiritual energy system, melting our identity into a fountain of light, extending into our surroundings, transforms the mirrored perceiver into sprouting jets of psychogism. Do you hear what I say? This sentence is crazy. I probably need to read it like 3 times for you, so I'm going to finish first. This still human archetype is a vessel of transition into the elevated order. Okay, that was only this. Now I'm going to do it again for you to understand and process clearly. Melting our identity into a fountain of light, extending into our surroundings, transforms the mirrored perceiver into sprouting jets of psychogism. This still human archetype is a vessel of transition into the elevated order. My self-made up word, I mean, I didn't find it anywhere, so I figured I made it, really makes sense because it says psychogism. I don't really know what gism means, but when I look at this is what I mean with I am psychoactive. My psyche is active and actively radiating through all these corners in the universe. I'm psychoactive. This is what I mean with I'm psychoactive. My psyche, your psyche, your brain shines all this light. Do you realize all the things you can do with that light? You can run, yes. You can hide, yes. But also you can create anything. Create anything with the matters that God gave you in a specific time, on a specific matter case, in space, with energy. Then we got this one. Sophia. Wisdom stretched forth her finger and introduced light into matter. Okay, you're gonna have to look very closely. And she followed it down into the region of chaos. Her halo, do you see that halo? Her halo, sacred language beyond rational understanding, infinite vision and wisdom united as one level of being. Hence, the immanent manifestation of the goddess. You can see the Illuminati symbol there. You can see the Illuminati symbol, and her whole body, including her background, is made of eyes. Even her tits are eyes. And her halo has all these codes, and the lotus stands for healing, blooming, transforming. The Kundalini again. And we have another mother breastfeeding. And this one is celebrating this one. It's either attacking, healing, killing, or giving life. Okay, giving birth. Giving birth. So, it also says life-giving nurturer, cradle of civilization, and Kali, dark mother of time, birth, death. That was what I just said, okay? I channeled that because it's my observation of what I see within and without, outside and inside. Mother light, living, guiding presence of the principle of transcendental truth. This card explains a lot about the body. It sees from within, it sees from without, like outside. It always grows, and it carries the earth and all the children of on the earth, of and on the earth. She carries that within. Because this is also a little baby. It can either symbolize the inner child or your own child that will always be not only telepathically connected to you even after death, but also it will always be interconnected inside your blood system. Right? Kali is carrying a head here. Hold on. There's a head. And in her other hands, I don't know what she's holding, but it looks like either an instrument, a bone, or mushrooms. I don't know. It's either one of the three or all of them. And last but not least, you can see the third eye here as well. You can see it's like a tiny red dot. Ugh, okay. Mother light, living guidance, presence of the principle of transcendental truth. That's what I was saying. And now we continue with goddess as Gnostic vessel of rebirth and spiritual transformation, a guide for the times of crisis humanity is now facing, having embraced the entire world in her spirit-nourished heart. Before I said it, I was already touching my heart. You see how connected, how interconnected everything is? A new order of awakening humanity awaits incarnation. And the reflection says, wisdom. Exactly. So, we got this card with all the crazy eyes. Then we got this card that could be potentially you being multi-spirited, multi-bodied, or not. You can have a single spirit, a single body. And then we started off with matter. energy, space, and time, the blood system, yeah, I had to really like look at you. So, and then we got the mind lattice. It says it's really the light of the soul, the sphere of the soul. That's what this is. Okay, this is you. This is what you. This is what you look like. Okay, and then also we got your spirit's look, which is this, and a real goddess. A real goddess. But here's the thing. When you know what all these things mean, it's like much easier to understand yourself because you can have peace with knowing what you are. If you don't know what you are, you're always going to be looking like this. Always wondering who am I? What am I supposed to be? You're always going to wonder like who am I? Without getting the answers. So, if you can tap into this knowledge and understand what it means for you, you can actually ask questions to your own light. Because you know you have it. You know you have that light, you can talk to it. It talks back to you, it doesn't just observe you. Anyone, like God, observes you, but also talks to you. God, the light of you, the light of you has a language and it speaks internally, not just externally, not just outside voice, music, poetry, conversations, expressing feelings, emotions. That's internally but externally. But really, the voice without hearing a sound has an internal presence. So your thoughts come either from your spirit, from God, or from your soul, which now you know your mind is all of this. Your mind is what connects all of this. And if you can activate it, you can feel it and hear it and sense it. So if it feels disappointed, you're going to ask yourself, why am I so disappointed? And then you can actually tell yourself in the mirror all the things specifically in detail what you're annoyed by or disappointed by. Then you can have peace, because then you can let go. Then you can give it a space. Then you can send it to someone or talk about it with someone or express it with the world, which is essentially the reason of your existence. To express, to be, to communicate, to make change, to create transformation, right? That's what we all do here. If you don't want to do it, let me do it. Let me do it, okay? Then we got the spiritual world. That's just the sun, but the sun is not just the sun, okay? Ooh, and the next one is cute. Let's stay connected, because this is, I'm going to use these cards more because I feel like there's so much to talk about it. The spiritual world. The only thing you can see here is the flower of life and the sun and a circle that keeps expanding itself. And for those who don't know, I am like an art activator, an art channeler. I give art words for you to understand it better, because I see purpose in color, I see reason in detail. Okay, that's what I share because I'm supposed to do that. Okay, that's my expertise, maybe yours too, but it's something I need to use for my work. So we got spiritual world. Completion of the great work yields the universal medicine, the philosopher's gold. radiant reflection of soul or heart, recognizes its unity with the source of all light, the sun. God carved in the sun of our essence, surrounding us, our world primordially sacred. And the reflection is unity. The spiritual energy system was purification as reflection. Purification. The spirit is meant to purify. But evil and negative and sick entities, they don't purify, they make sickness. They make illness. They create negativity. Ooh, the reflection of the material world is foundation. Foundation. That is crazy. Because you are your foundation. You can walk anywhere, fly anywhere, sit anywhere, lay down anywhere. But your body will always be the foundation of your existence. So, choosing your house, fine, but God decides where you're gonna be found. I was gonna make up a word with foundation, but God decides where you're gonna be found, where you're gonna live, where you're gonna breathe, essentially, where you're gonna be seen and felt and witnessed in all that you do, which is crazy because that was also crazy. I was gonna okay, I get it. If you think evil about something, which is evil, right? I mean, if you say something evil, which is righteous, like for example, somebody is a rapist, and you say he's a rapist, that's not good, it's unhealthy, it's sick, and it's destroying the planet, then you're not evil. You're not evil for saying that. What is evil about it is the person that's evil. So like this rapist is evil. It's a bad person. It's a negative being. It's a sickness walking around, right? I hid myself because I'm going to use this specific as example because you can use it with anything as example, but if you call a rapist out to be a rapist, you might let your coffee fall or hit your toe or like touch your lip with a card like me. It's not that you are being bad. Well, kind of, if you're a baddie, but it's not that. It's the spirit world don't like it. Because the actual spirit world is full of angels and souls and, all these beautiful creatures that are helping the universe out and guiding it. But there are also 50-50. I don't know. I don't even want to guess. But there's a big separation in low energies and in high energies, which is, of course, a polarity to each other because it doesn't want both to exist. Like if you are a rapist, you want to be free to rape and kill people, right? But if you're against rape, and you should, you're not a rapist. You don't want the rapist to exist in their crime. You want to guide them to stop it, right? protest against it. That's high vibrational. Being a rapist is low vibrational. So there's a polarity in the spirit world where the rapist doesn't want to be destroyed or killed or stopped. It wants to continue living. The high vibrational spirit world doesn't want rapists to exist or even to act like a rapist. The energy of it wants to be completely collapsing each other. So there is a fight going on, this internal and external war of protection and protecting back and attacking back, guiding and guiding back, where not everything can coexist. Not everything can coexist. Because if there's 3 people who all have 3 spirits and 3 souls for at least every one of them, they are in the same room, in the same space. There's one person, a rapist. There's 2, a second person who is the victim of the rapist. There's a third person who's a witness. Okay, let's use pictures for that. Okay, we're gonna use this one for the rapist. We're gonna use this one for the victim. And we're gonna use this one as our witness. Okay? This is gonna be so fun. Okay, listen. I have a story. Okay? I have a story. This one, the witness, is actually pregnant. So it's double a witness. Okay? It's double. The past and the future. And then we got the witness in the middle and the rapist here. So, all in the same room, we find all 3 of them. This one lives its own life. It doesn't have support from God. It does not. But if I talk shit about this rapist, I might let my coffee fall. Or I might throw something in my own face because it's me doing that. It's not that God is mad at me. It's not that the universe is mad at me. It's actually that the universe loves me. The universe is not mad at me. God really supports what I say, so my judgment is real, honest, and transparent and supposed to be heard. And so I talk shit about rapists. I talk shit about this one. I let my coffee fall. Or I bite on my own lip. You know why? In morality, I don't lie. So I honor the judgment I have. I really respect what I feel, especially if it's about these matters, you know. So I attack righteously. Now the spirit world can always hear me. I'm always being seen in a way. So I am always being, let's say, guided. So if I let my coffee fall when I talk shit about a rapist, as the victim, as the witness, whatever, I am basically being laughed at by the spirit world. So like, angels clap for me, but also those lower entities, those rapist supporters or souls who are supporting rape, or evil entities who are evil, they might make me even spill my coffee because they don't like it when I share the truth. They don't like it when you honor what you feel. They don't like truth coming out in general. They don't like the reality to be seen by the world, the material world, the physical world, the spiritual world, anything in the world, anything in and of the world, evil and lower entities do not want to be destroyed. They want to keep living. They want to keep activating their demonic gestures. They want to keep being a demon. They want to keep destroying good energy, life, right? Angels. They want to keep destroying what is supposed to exist. I'm looking at a puzzle right now of the Jungle Book of Tarzan. If this whole jungle of the Jungle Book is full of nature who are godly, natural, biological, naturally made, God gave it light to exist. It is possible. There are a little rapists walking around. There's a little animal who eats everything and all the animals and like steals baby dogs and wolves and who literally destroys life. A life killer, a Christmas thief. A Christmas thief doesn't want life to bloom. A Christmas thief wants to take life and take it for themselves or just destroy it because that's their assignment as a demon. Anything in that jungle is going to be against that demon. If there's take the Lion King. That this is Tarzan Jungle Book, but like if we take the Lion King, who is not Tarzan, right? It's separate, it's something different. It's another story. So the Lion King so the Lion King, he's the king. He is, anything. He can do anything. He can bless anything. But if these hyenas are against this Lion King, the entire universe, except for demons and evil entities, are going to be against these hyenas. Because these hyenas are fucking annoying. Because they kill life. Like, aren't you God? Aren't you from God? Aren't you godly? Aren't you making sense here? So, hyenas are not sent by God. The Lion King is. And the Lion King knows that. So the Lion King is like, I don't know what y'all do here, but I'm the king. Like, I know what's right. And you're stealing things, like killing, and it's just not what God makes to be. It's sick, it's evil, it's demonic. And so, let's get back to the rapist, the witness, and the victim. When you come here as the witness, you can really observe and see and have a godly judgment, because it is serving themselves first and foremost, and the victim, and also the rapist. So you need to imagine, right? This person is not getting attacked, or it could be, but in this story we're just gonna take on that it's not being attacked. It can either say, I support this rapist because I love that the rapist steals bodies and kidnaps people and makes them pregnant without getting consent and permission of God, so it won't be a spiritual baby but a demonic evil baby. And I support that, it's necessary to kill people and to attack their sexual energy, which is their literal life force energy, as you now know. And yeah, I think it's really okay to destroy life without permission of God. That's what you can say as a witness. I don't agree with any of that. I agree as a witness and a victim. I agree. This one says reflection, courage, and this one says intelligence for reflection, and this one says impermanence. Impermanence is not permanent. A rapist is not permanent here. What is permanent is intelligence. The nervous system is what we're looking at here. The nervous system, intelligence. The muscle system is courage. I have a tattoo here. It says, life is the plural of courage, because it's a Dutch word joke. It says, leven is het meervoud van lef. And it means to me, you gotta have some courage to live. And this body here is pregnant. It does have courage. This body does have courage to create power and bear another child. Not just bear it, but carry it and live with it and honor it and respect it and like shine light on it from within. Because you pass on whatever comes with you. So your blood. You pass on your blood. Where did this card come from? Because I didn't activate this card with you yet, so I'm going to put it back. But it's the lymphatic system, and it says boundaries. Oh, actually, let's talk about boundaries. As a victim and as a witness, you can have boundaries, but you have to look for them and experience them. So when you are being mistreated, that is an experience for you to learn about your boundaries and what you accept and what you don't accept. Okay, let's get back to the coffee. When you spill coffee, when you're a good person, you make a good judgment, you have a good, honest reputation, expression, and all of that, you still spill your coffee. Or someone spill coffee on you. When you have a great day, nothing bad happens to you. And you're wondering, why the fuck did that need to happen? Well, if you ask your body, the sun will answer. I know when I know why I would let my coffee spill. Not on purpose, maybe on purpose, but especially if someone else causes it, it is always going to be that your light irritates demons. And they want to play around with you. They want to fool you. They want to bully you. They want to laugh at you. They want to humiliate you. They want to really crumble you. But the light of God is not destructible. It lives. It just exists. And that's why your light may irritate a lot within others. Because your light is so seen, especially if demons irritate themselves by your light, you actually can befriend them. They can actually start appreciating you and love you at the end of the day, because you might just heal them and they will never be the same. You might then just transform them and they will never come back the same. You might just look at them. And then they look at themselves differently because they never looked at themselves like that from the inside. And you might really bless them because you helped them out. You released them. And that's what it's all about. To release demons from others, mostly. Because your own demon, you probably don't even have demons if you watch this, because you heal yourself. You get to know who is against you. But if you have a trauma, you can operate from a demonic energy, because it can either make you in pain, live in pain, or it can make you live in a way that creates pain for others, because you are either insecure, so you insult people, or you are not understanding yourself, so you misunderstand others. You might be not a clean soul, so you make a lot of dirt and you push it onto others. Or you are not that honest with yourself, so you lie to people because that's the only thing you know. Or you haven't developed a skill, specific skill, and you mock other people for their skill that you don't have developed yet. Well, that can be a demonic energy given to you by someone, because you were not born maybe that way, but you were made that way. You may not were wanting to be that way, but somebody made you that way. Or you just haven't developed real specific skills. I'm talking specific skills that you want in life, or you really will never have. I don't know about your story, but it matters that you say yes to your body. I fucking respect you. I love you. I want to be honest. I want to be truthful. I want to be a witness people can respect. I want to be a victim that speaks the truth. I want to be... What will we make of it? I was a demon, but now I turned sacred. I turned myself sacred because I create boundaries. Who do you want to be? Who made you the way that you are? Because if you don't want to be disgusting, you should change yourself. If you don't want to be hated on, you should change you. But, of course, we can be so bright and still be hated on by demons, because they don't like the light. They will be irritated for life until they change. That's up to you. That's up to you. I give you the knowledge. I give you my perspective. I give you my stories. I give you my light, literally. But I am not your healer. Okay? I am your solution. But you have to heal yourself and choose that you indeed want change. So I'm actually feeling called to pick up some tarot cards here, but I want to make a new video for that. So if you want to dive deeper in your energy, you can watch any other of my card readings on my YouTube channel, Galactic Activator, or find more shorter videos on my Instagram, Galactic Activator, or Galactic Federation's Priestess, or Flamma Red Riva, which is me as an artist, my artist name, my art. And TikTok, I have an account. I changed the name a lot, but now it is called It's the Galactic Federation. So that is really my socials. But if you want to look at my new website, it's radical.shop with an E. I just made it and I'm still updating it because I had an older website, galacticactivator.com, which became so messy. It became so chaotic. It was so much that I just had to start all over with a new brand, new vision, which of course I have the reflection guide. This is a printed version just on paper because I just want to give it for free to people that I feel telepathically need it. I just give it to them, but it's really just free to download on my website, galacticactivator.com or radical.shop. And it's free. It's about the 7 colors, the 7 chakras, the 7 elements, and the 7 dimensions, which is what the D in 7 Reflection Guide stands for. Let's read a little piece, actually. Let's read a little piece for blue, the throat chakra. Oh, this one's fun. Try out these activities to activate it, right? To activate the throat chakra. Drinking water, activating mind, body, soul, spirit through swallowing and let water live in you. Or chewing or eating, opening or stretching the mouth, sticking your tongue out. That's really effective. Yawning, singing, screaming, roar, roam, bite on anything like coughing, make weird, strange, and satisfying sounds, relax the jaw, blow, whisper with God, or whistle. Let your spirit take control when you surrender. Let your spirit take control as you surrender to these activities. That's what it says. That's a little piece, like this little piece on page 9, day 5, blue throat chakra. I put a lot of different information like this in this reflection guide because it's supposed to teach you in an educative, playful way how you can activate every dimension and every chakra in every color. That's what the purpose of it is. So if you need more questions or you want to read a little piece or you want me to read a little piece in more of my videos, ask me in the comments and I will share something about a color, a chakra, or a dimension, or an element. So if you want to know more before you download it for free, just get in the comment section. And I will respond in my videos or a live recording or anything else. So yeah, you have any questions, you can always email me at flammaredriva@gmail.com or visit my other website of my foundation, Fuffer or Favor, you can say it however you want, but it is called www.firstaidforrape.com. On there, I write articles about rape and rapists, and for victims of rape, I literally help victims of rape to get through any process regarding this matter. If it matters, it matters, and it really does matter if you want to live in your truth. It matters that you are honest about truly anything you experience, because if you feel like shit, you cannot pretend to yourself, because you either just gonna find distractions or you're gonna lie about things when you really just want to feel shit to make yourself feel better. Like, that's the whole point of feeling shitty, to feel the shit, to feel better. With and without the shit, it doesn't matter. It matters that you give it attention so that you can live your life, right? You don't want to feel shitty about the same shit thing every day that happens for shit. Fuck shit. You want to feel the truth in it, why it happens, and you want to realize the reasons and the meaning of it. And if you figure that out within yourself, with God, it's going to make you feel a lot more peaceful. Because if you understand why things happen the way that they did, you can use that clarity to move the fuck on. Isn't that beautiful how God can just do that to you? To give you clarity and make you move the fuck on? I love when it happens, and it happens every day with me, because there's a lot of shit around me as I work with victims of rape, and well, I don't really want to say I work with rapists, but I definitely am their therapy and their prison. So I don't want to make it all about rape in every reading, but since I'm so involved in this world, I'm not going to pretend ever, because I cannot do that for you. Not even if you would pay me for it. So go to my accounts, my profiles, Galactic Activator, if you want to see more about your life. Because I won't be going anywhere. It's literally me who serves you, and your presence serves me. Because that's how energy works. So never forget to like and subscribe, because it does help this video to be found by more people like you who really need this message. So if it pops on their page, they will feel aligned, because it magically is being sent by the universe, and I don't really control that. YouTube does, God does, angels do, your ancestors do, your higher self does. So respect that, honor that, feel into that. With every video you want to watch of me, just ask your body, like, is this now the right timing to watch? And if it says yes, forward, it's yeah. If it says no, backward, it's no. Not yet, not now, or not ever. Maybe forever if you watch it today. So it doesn't really matter when or how, but it matters to God that there's a momentum, a divine orchestration, a divine setup, when all the angels are going to watch you and heal you as you watch my videos or read my books. Because I also just launched my new book collection called The High Life, where I basically share all that I know about any topic that I deeply understand. So in every book about the high life, I have a different topic and subtopics about anything in the universe. And then with every chapter, at the end of each chapter, I write one page about the high life and the lower life. So the positive aspect, the negative aspect, the good aspect, the bad aspect, the holy aspect, the unholy aspect, the sacredness and the unsacredness, but also the ups and downs, things that just belong to life and are part of life, like being ignored can be the lower life, and then the high life can be ignoring because you're so unbothered. You live on such a high cloud, you cannot even reach the demons, because the demons cannot even reach you. So if you want to dive deeper into the darkness of this world, just to be more brighter than the darkest little demon in this world, I definitely recommend to read my books. Okay. I guess I really just had to say that. Especially what it means to me. I want to show you the high life, but therefore I need to show you the lower life so that you won't be that, or so you won't put yourself there. Because God can kick you out of the lower life in a minute. God can give you overnight success in one night. You can just read one page and you feel so much more enlightened and intelligent and understanding and self-aware and conscious. Cautious and conscious. Both, actually. So, yeah. If you want to follow the truth, live by it. If you want to ignore the truth, don't be it. Okay? Never be it. Never. Just throw it out in the trash or just be a spaceship. Okay, I need to stop. I'm rambling right now. Red is out. I am out. I'll see y'all in the next one.